Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Franz, and I graduated from here CMU majoring in Marketing and Management. And it's my pleasure to see you all today. And also thank you, Ajahn Randall, for inviting me to join this event. He is a very great teacher and a great advisor that I ever met. Okay, so let's start it. As we all know that the internet has changed the business model, including the music industry. CD and cassette tape were replaced by the MP3, and then the new technology has provided illegal means to produce the music for free, which brings to peer-to-peer networks, a platform that people can share or download files with others for free. And this leads to the negative impact to the music industry because the habit of the consumer has changed from buying CD to downloading songs. So the music industry has to find a way to get to the consumers. So they allowing consumer to pay to download songs via the digital services such as iTunes or Deezer. But many people still do download songs illegally. So when we dig down to see what is the main cause that bring the sales of the music decline, the answer is the piracy, which we found that the most serious piracy markets in the world are in Asia, especially in China, with the rate of more than 90%, while Taiwan is about 50%. And what about Thailand? There is 218 music copyright piracy action has occurred. So, personally, I'm one of the victims that had a negative impact because of this issue, because I'm producing the music to provide the music to the consumer for best, but what we get is zero. We cannot get any money from the consumer, right? People have to find a way to get the music for free from by Prathum MP3, right? Or downloading on Bit, the illegal channel. But if we think in a good side, I will get a number of fans, and many consumer will know my songs very quickly because it's spread out very fast, right? Okay, so we have to tackle down and see the true insight of the consumers, which see the factors that can affect Thai people's attitude towards downloading digital music, both legally and illegally. And these are the previous research. It shows about the digital piracy and about the illegal downloading, but my research will focus on both illegal and legal downloading. And moreover, there is no this research published in the Thai market yet, so it might be a great opportunity for consumers and for the business to learn from my thesis. Okay, and the first of objectives are to explore the factors that affect people's attitudes toward downloading both legal and illegal digital music in Thailand. And the second one is to examine whether or not the attitudes toward downloading digital music are different when segmented by age and gender. And the last one, to investigate whether or not downloading behavior has an impact on the perceived sound quality of the music related. So let's see my potential psychological factors. And the first one is trust. Trust is the component of maintaining successful relationships between consumers and businesses. And the online music retailers has played a strong role in the behavioral intention to purchase download music legally. Because if people the consumer have to trust to the music retailer, because they have to provide the personal information, right, the credit card info to them for proceeding the payment. So my hypothesis would be the scoring high on trust will have a positive effect on attitude towards downloading digital music legally. The second one is ethics. From the previous research, it showed that most people who download music had lesser ethical concerns than those who do not download, because they feel that they know that it was wrong, but if there is something available for free, they will take it. So, and moreover, I think that ethics is very important because they just not knowing what the right or wrong, but they have to be right to get to the insight of the powerful of ethics, to get it to get the insight to see the ethics. What is the ethics? So it bring them to download the music legally. So the hypothesis would be the scoring high on ethics will have a positive effect on attitudes toward downloading digital music legally. The third potential factor is enjoyment or sanuk, which is the Thai value, one of the Thai value. We can see that people nowadays always surfing the internet in leisure times, or buying or shopping via online, right? So my hypothesis would be the scoring high on enjoyment will have a positive effect on attitudes toward downloading digital music legally. Okay, so this factor is of use, meaning that the process of purchase music is very simple and easy to learn, because some people will not do things that is too complex. So they might give up instead of trying to learn it. And the more respondents know about how to download online music, the more they consider easiness to be a reason for buying music online. And my hypothesis would be the scoring high on ease of use will have a positive effect on attitudes toward downloading digital music legally. For the next one, social influence. As social influence tends to be powerful among young people, and these young people will tend to be a heavy users of the internet and also the music. And moreover, social influence is likely to be high in Thailand because of our collectivist cultures. People like to do things in group or sharing ideas or supporting each other. So my hypothesis would be the scoring high on social influence will have a positive effect on attitude toward downloading digital music illegally. For the last one, lack of fear of consequences. which is an interesting aspect if compared with other countries which is so strict. So this research found that in Asia, especially in China, people are afraid of the consequences, are not afraid of consequences in selling like illegal goods because there is no deterrence. So my last hypothesis would be the scoring high on lack of fear of consequences will have a positive effect on attitude toward downloading digital music illegally. And this is a summary of the hypothesis. For the research question, we would like to know the difference in attitude toward downloading digital music when segmented by gender and age, and also the perceived sound quality of music can affect downloading behavior or not. So we will see that. And moving to the methodology. My sample characteristic is males and females aged more than 12 years old, and they have bought music CDs or download music online in the last few months. And the sample size is 230. And we collect the data in Bangkok. For the questionnaire, we use online survey and paper-based questionnaire. And the questionnaire will have 4 parts about online shopping behavior, music consumption behavior, and attitude toward downloading digital music both legally and illegally, and the demographic profile. Okay, so for the analysis, the hypothesis 1 to the hypothesis 6 were tested by using linear regression, which the dependent variable would be I plan to buy legal digital music online in the next few months, and the results support trust and ethic, which are the scoring high on trust and ethic will have a positive effect on attitudes toward downloading music legally. For the next one, the dependent variable would be I plan to download illegal digital music in the next few months, and the result will support the lack of fear of consequences, and enjoyment show a positive influence attitude toward downloading illegal music, which do not support the hypothesis, and also the social influence, which do not support the hypothesis. For the last one, the dependent variable would be I would recommend others to download digital music legally. And the results support trust and ethic, but do not support the social influence. For the research question, we see that people who download illegal music online in the past 3 months agree that the sound quality of the music is the same as the legally purchased music. So the sound quality of music will affect the illegal downloading music. And here, the research question about the attitude toward downloading digital music when segmented by gender. And there were a significant difference in perceived ease of use and social influence, as most people who are important to females always download legal digital music, while males prefer buying legal music because it saves time. And also, males think that it's very easy to download music illegally. I assume that it is because they have a knowledge of how to download the music rather than the female. And for the next research question, the difference in attitude toward downloading digital music when segmented by age. There was significant difference in perceived ease of use and enjoyment. Although the respondent with age between 26 to 29 years old think that downloading illegal is very easy and it spend a little time to get it. They prefer buying digital music because of time saving. While age between below 18 do not buy illegal music, do not buy the legal music. And let me get to the conclusion. Okay, we found that trust and ethics is the factor that have a positive effect on attitude toward downloading digital music legally. And while lack of fear of consequences had a positive effect on attitude toward downloading digital music illegally. And the result show that men are likely to buy digital music than women because of time saving. Even though women have more social influence from others who download legal digital music, and there were significant differences in ease of use and enjoyment when segmented by age. For the limitation of my research, I conduct in Bangkok, so the result will not cover all attitudes in Thailand. And the question that I'm asked in the questionnaire, some questions people may be afraid of answering some question because of it reflects badly consequences. For the age group of respondents, the young respondent may not understand clearly about the question in the questionnaire, and the result may not represent all attitudes about the young consumers. For the recommendations and practical implication, first about the education, we have to teach the young people about the intellectual property to let them know and see clearly about what is the right thing to do and what is the wrong thing to do and how they get the impact if they do the wrong thing. And the method of payment, which the music retailer can provide more options of payment methods to get the target group, which is the young people or teenagers, because right now some the teenagers don't have the credit card, right? So they might have to find a way or asking mom to pay for them. So it will be grateful if they provide another options of payment methods. Or maybe in the counter services, all right, they might pay at the counter service in 7-Eleven. And for the consumer engagement, we may create a campaign to engage consumer to trying to download legal music. For example, we can have a partnership with Coke or Pepsi, and we use the bottle caps as a gimmick. And then when they open it, they will saw the numbers that they can put this number in iTunes and then download file for free. We might create an enjoyable experience for consumer, such as the music games. people can get more fun and they can tend to click and play the song that they like. For the further research, can be explored. We explore about other variables that may affect to people's downloading behavior and attitudes. And we can explore about cross-culture comparison, which can add more understanding to this topic. And we can pay more attention to the age distribution and compare between teenagers, working age, and retirement age, and perhaps the level of experience of and knowledge in terms of using the internet. Okay, that's all for my presentation.